2, 1, and action. What is up, Travels with Buddy Nation? Today is Cyber Monday, November 29th, last Monday in November. I hope everybody had an awesome Thanksgiving. And we got Buddy in the video today. He's recovering from his poison ivy. He's just got one scar on the top of his head it's healing up. But I was able to he had a cone around his neck for a while, so he wouldn't scratch his forehead. So he's got the cone off. He's not scratching anymore. He's like 90% healed up. You gotta be really careful when I take him outside though. Careful, buddy. And but he's doing awesome. He's doing great. We're expecting a full recovery, right, bud? And but he's glad he's got that cone off his head. Huh, bud? And but Buddy's doing awesome. And for today, for a workout, I'm going to do an exercise it's called the face pull. And it's a really good exercise, especially if you do a lot of sitting or it's a really good exercise if you know, for your back of your shoulders. It's kind of like the chest pull, but it's not a chest pull. It's a face pull. Basically, you want to bring the bar, or if you're using a rope, you want to bring it to like your nose level, and you basically pull the weight back, and it works the back of your shoulders, your lower traps. It's a really good exercise, especially if you're sitting a lot and you're hunched over, and it works those small muscles in your upper back that don't get much exercise. And it's a really good exercise to do. And I'm going to do 2 variations of the face pull, because I know not everybody has a fancy apparatus like this to do a face pull on. Because ideally you want to do it on a cable pull. If you have some sort of cable pull, that would be the best way to do it. But if you don't have that, all you need basically is a rope and maybe a dumbbell. I'll demonstrate it with like a 10-pound dumbbell. The heaviest I go is like a 25-pound dumbbell, or the 25-pound plate. But I'll demonstrate it with a 10-pound plate. And basically you need that and a rope, and you can do it without the fancy apparatus. If you don't have a cable pulley system like that. I know a lot of people probably don't, but most people can probably get like a rope and a 10-pound or a 25-pound plate, or even a 5-pound plate, whatever level of fitness you are, strength level you're at. So without further ado, I will demonstrate the face pull, right, bud? And later, I'll probably take Buddy out in the backyard for a little bit. I'd say about another week or 2, the scar on the top of his head will be completely closed up, and we'll be able to go for walks. And when I take my walks, people ask about Buddy. They say, "Where's Buddy?" And I says, "Well, you know, he's at home. He's healing up. He's got the poison ivy, and I don't want to take him outside with it." And but there isn't too many bugs out right now because it's cold. So, but I'd say about another 2 weeks we'll be going out. We'll be doing our regular walks, and Buddy can't wait. I know he's anxious, and I think he's putting on some weight too, huh? But he's getting heavy, because he's been eating a lot and he hasn't been getting his exercise. He's been getting a little bit of exercise, but he hasn't been going for his full-length walks. But I give him about maybe 2 more weeks, and we'll be going for walks. I'll be taking him for his walks, and he'll be getting lighter too. He feels like he's a couple pounds heavier. All right, bud. So you can spot me over here in the other room. And I will demonstrate the face pull. This is an excellent exercise. It's not like a powerlifting exercise where you get a lot of a lot of cardio, but it's a good strengthening exercise for the back of your shoulders and your lower traps. Basically, you want to grab if you have a rope on a pulley like this, and you want to pull the rope towards your nose. With your thumbs back, you want to bring your thumbs. You want your thumbs to be back, and you want your thumbs to go further back than your elbows. You don't want to lead with your elbows like this. You want to lead with your hands. So bring your hands as far back as you can. You'll really feel those muscles in the back of your shoulders, in the back of your traps. You'll feel them working. And those muscles, they don't get a lot they don't get a lot of work. They don't get a lot of them. They don't get that much exercise, especially if you sit a lot or if you stand and you're hunched over. And it's a good exercise to work those muscles. And so without further ado, I will demonstrate the exercise. If you have a pulley and a rope, and I'll go for maybe 15 to 25 repetitions. Let's see if you can get me my turn a little bit so you can see the exercise. As you can see, bring Alright, I got 20 reps. And as you can see, basically just pull the weight back to maybe nose level. That's why it's called a face pull. You don't want to bring it low, like to your chest, like a chest pull, or over your head. You want to bring it towards like your nose. And just bring your thumbs back. You want your wrist, you want to try to bring your wrist further back than your elbows. And just bring it right back in the back. And squeeze those muscles in the back, in your upper back, when you get to the full contraction. And you can really feel those muscles in the back of your shoulders and the back of your traps. You can feel them working. And those muscles don't, even if you do a lot of weightlifting and you do a lot of strength training, those small muscles, for some reason, they don't really get worked that often because of where they are. And a lot of people, they might have feel like soreness in like their upper back, and that's probably because those muscles, they're just not fit. They're not exercised enough, and they get tense and they get sore if they don't get stretched and strengthened. So I'll do another exercise. Like if you don't have a cable pull system like this, basically if you can get a rope and you can take a plate, whatever weight is comfortable for you. And you can do the same exercise with a rope. Just kind of lean forward a little bit. And this is kind of a variation of that exercise, but basically it hits the same muscles if you do it in the same fashion. Basically you want to bring the weight to your nose. Remember, your thumb's back. It takes a little more skill to do it like this, but it can be done. Basically, lean forward a little bit and bring your thumbs back. Remember, you want to bring your thumbs further back than your elbows, and just bring it all the way back. Maybe pause for a second at the top. Whew. Actually, you know what? I actually felt those more in the back of my shoulders and those small muscles. It was more difficult with the rope. It was more intense too. I felt those muscles working even harder. I only got 15 reps with the rope. It's a really good exercise. You got to give it a try. It's called the face pull. Like I said, if you got the cable apparatus, you can try it on the cable. If you don't have a cable, even if you have a cable apparatus, try it with a rope and like a 10 or a 20 pound plate. And remember, it's the same idea. Basically, you want to try to bring your thumbs back further than your elbows, and just probably pause for like a second at the top. Bring it down. Bring it all the way up. Pause for about a second at the top. You really feel the muscles in the back of your shoulders, back of your traps really working. It's a really good exercise. You got to give it a try. It's called the face pull. Remember, if you like these videos, make sure you subscribe to the channel, Travels with Buddy. Remember, you keep training, take those walks, have an awesome day, and peace out, everybody.